Now more than ever, it's time to take control of your life, because in today's world, you can't count on anyone for success but you. I'm Donny Deutsch, and it's my job to give you the tools you need to get the money you want and the freedom you deserve. Successful people know how
you must change. And number 4, know when to shut up.
All right, let's get right to it. Jennifer in New York, you're having trouble closing. I know you've got a new skincare line, and you get too excited. The emotions get in the way. What's going on?
Yeah, that's right. Donny, I spent nearly 4 years creating the perfect sensitive skincare solution, Pure Lisse, which is inspired by my grandmother's Chinese plant remedies. I love what I do, and I'm extremely passionate about my company. But the problem is I tend to get my emotions. I let my emotions get in the way. I take things very personal. For example, when I have issues with buyers, vendors, manufacturers, I take things extremely personal, and my emotions get in the way. When I'm happy, when something great happens, I'm extremely excited, but I tend to reveal too much. And when I do get rejected, I get extremely upset. How can I?
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. You know, and that's the good part, because, you know, when we start a business or anything, we are passionate, we are emotion, but I know, Ryan, you say, got to keep the emotions over here. So what can we do for Jennifer to kind of de-emotionize her a little bit?
Well, one is I would prepare heavily for the meeting to try to mitigate all emotions that'll creep in. Number 2 is it's business, and that's what it is. You're going to lose some, you're going to win some. Celebrate your wins, and you know, don't count your losses too much.
Jennifer, give me an example where, for instance, you were in a situation, either your emotions got in the way where either you couldn't get the price you wanted or you couldn't close the deal and you were giving away too much. Give me a little role play situation.
Well, for example, when I was creating my products, I thought some of the prices were extremely high, and maybe because I knew I was a beginner, I tended to think people were taking advantage of my naivete. So I would be extremely impulsive, pick up the phone, and immediately ask, like, why are the cost of goods so high?
Yeah. Mark, what can somebody, you know, when you're the newbie starting out, I remember when I was a young ad agency and I buy my ad and, you know, I'll do it for any price or whatever. How do you kind of separate? By nature, she's emotional. What tools can we give her to kind of take that out of the equation so it's pure left brain business stuff?
All right, well, 2 things to say. Jennifer, number 1, you're an actress, right? So I'm guessing the rejection comes with the job. You must be used to it by now. So take each rejection as a bit of good news. You know why? Because you learn something every single time. Each rejection gets you a step closer to success. And if we just move away from that for a second, the biggest emotional sign is desperation. Don't let people see that you're desperate. If they think you're desperate, they don't want to do business with you. Just like in the dating world. If you're desperate for a date, nobody wants to go out with you.
Fantastic advice. I learned that early on. You obviously, you want people, you don't need them. And if people have to feel you know you've got the best.
Gotcha.
All right, kid. Go get him. All right, Jen?
Thank you.
All right. Even Alabama needs help closing a salary negotiation.